Hey everybody, welcome to the Game Night Podcast where we gangbang the shit out of you. I'm your host Danny, and followed right next to me on my left is Kyle.
What's up, guys?
We got the almighty Grand Wizard Aaron.
I be in the flesh.
We got Sophie.
Yeah.
We got Picnic Boy.
Shout out to Bill Clinton.
And then, as always, we have my dad, the sound engineer, John.
Yo.
All right. So for this podcast, be going on the gaming side of us.
A game night podcast about games?
Yeah, right.
Incredible. I never thought I'd see the day.
Really?
Yes.
So, Aaron, play any good hentai games?
I can't say I have, ever in my life, but if I do, I'll let you know.
So, Aaron, played any mediocre hentai games?
Well.
That's a more accurate question, but also no.
Okay, the real question is, have you played any indie hentai games?
Ooh.
As opposed to...
You're not sure.
I don't really play eroge. It's not my thing.
Well, I'm talking about
Eroge.
Mega Man. Isn't that what's on your shirt?
No.
No,
It says Mega 64. Okay.
Jeez, Danny.
What did you think it said?
I don't know nothing
Mega
about
Man.
video games.
It had Mega, and then there's
There's
like
a
a hat
woman
right
on there.
I saw Mega. I thought it was
There's a
bigger.
mic covering in the face.
When you see a Megadeth album, oh shit, Mega Man.
Now I will be like, oh, that's a good Mega Man.
Be a lot
album.
better if you found Mega Man instead of Megadeth album.
Is there a Mega Man album?
Many.
Huh.
There's
More than Megadeth
There's
album?
a tribute band that's only makes Mega Man related songs, and they're actually pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called.
Is it
they're called the Proto Men.
It's not
not
Amagami
Mega
Gucci
Man?
or whatever the
No,
fuck?
they're not those fucking sellouts who did a camera.
Aaron, play any good games that are not hentai related?
Cut this whole segment out.
that aren't anime related.
That aren't anime related. I played a little more Dark Souls 3 because it's good.
Have you
It's Dark Souls.
have you beaten through it?
No, I made another character because I just like to make characters and dick
Same.
around and play with builds and stuff.
Same.
Do you do that in Fallout 4?
No, I made a character. She was perfect, and then I played the game and it was okay.
Did you bang the shit out of her?
Yes.
It was my character. I don't think I could if I wanted to, which I didn't.
Okay.
Do you bang your characters, Danny?
Let's see here. GTA 5. My
Yeah.
characters all got banged. Fallout
Well,
4.
did
there was
you
only one
bang
bang.
them?
Oh, did I bang them?
You asked me if I banged my character. That's a bit different than them banging someone.
Oh, so do I bang my characters?
Yes.
If I wish.
You just take your docky, slide in the Ona hole and go to town.
Yes, I just stick my dick
In
the close. My Xbox One.
Same thing.
Speaking of sticking your dick in things, did you see that chainsaw blender?
I did.
I saw that
I
too.
did. I did. That was hilarious.
Would you stick your dick in that blender?
Sure.
I mean,
Wow.
Actually, you say all this stick your dick in the blender talk reminds me of that. Have you ever seen the original auto blow? You know what the auto blow is, right?
No.
No.
It's a robot that sucks your dick effectively.
of course you
Okay.
know.
Oh, it's like the sex bot in Fallout New Vegas.
Yes. Please
Or the
assume
one in
it's
Borderlands 2. Anything that's created a robot that pleasures your dick, pretty much. But the original people didn't like the original ones because they look too much like a blender. For some reason, people didn't like the idea of just putting their dick in a blender. Looking contraption.
Strange.
But Danny.
But I'm bringing.
Danny wants the prototypes.
Dude, we're not even going prototype. We're going gamma testing, not that beta testing or alpha
That's
testing
not
shit.
even a real segment
I've
of the
never heard of
development
that.
It is
cycle.
now.
Gamma
It
testing-
is now.
Gamma testing is when you test a Hulk game.
Anyway.
Hey.
Yeah. Have you played any good games recently?
Objectively,
Honestly, I just got paid yesterday, so I'm still technically poor.
So which Neptunia game are you gonna buy?
What? No, I've basically just been playing Skyrim nonstop.
Dude, you're like a Michaela Sanchez.
Yeah, just
So to answer the question, did you play any good games? No.
Wait,
Yeah.
Skyrim is a good game. I don't know.
not anymore.
Not.
It
Skyrim
was
was
a good game.
underwhelming.
It was fun for a week, and then I was like, oh wait,
Are you kidding
this isn't
me? I
Morrowind.
still have fun with it. I
I mean,
try to act.
I still have fun with it. That's why I'm playing.
Yeah, it's fun when you play on PC and open the command console and install 500,000 mods, but
Yeah.
that's not Skyrim.
Yeah, that's,
I mean,
Skyrim
I'm playing
3000.
vanilla.
personally,
performance art.
I still have fun playing Skyrim on the 360. I tried, try to act like a fuck you, Aaron. No, I try to play attempt to play like a necromancer or a conjurer, the worst class possible.
you could have ended that sentence at attempt to play, and it had been more accurate.
I did play though.
Because you don't.
I
play
didn't
Skyrim,
attempt. I do
you
play
just-
Skyrim.
You just,
I don't know why you guys are shitting on Skyrim.
because Skyrim was just
It was
fundamentally
good, but now
underwhelming.
it's not.
Danny, Skyrim's not a bad game. Like
It was
that's
good
not,
37,000 hours ago.
it's like Fallout 3. Is Fallout 3 a good game? Yeah, Fallout 3 is great. But like then New Vegas came out and it's like fuck Fallout 3. This is so much better.
What came out that's better than Skyrim?
Morrowind's still better.
True. And then
Plus,
if
there's mods to make it look good now. So,
Oh yeah,
like they
what
did
was
a
it,
complete
was it called?
overhaul.
Like was it
Elder Scrolls 3,
No,
Morrowind.
Skywind.
HD
No.
remake.
There's actually like a.
There's been multiple like HDifications of.
Well, no,
Morrowind at
there's
this
like
point.
Oh really? Like multiple companies trying to like make it their own product.
not
or-
companies
or
because there's no money to be made here.
people.
Yeah, just
groups.
people. There's like a crazy whole extra campaign mod for New Vegas that's like actually pretty great. I don't think it ever got finished, but like it was like you play it. Like, you start in a different vault. Like there's story stuff that ties to like the older Fallout games, and it's like the stuff fans will do for these games that's better than like the actual games
right.
sometimes.
This week on the Game Night podcast, Aaron talks about Bethesda.
Basically.
Fuck Bethesda.
Dude, they're gonna. I was actually like trying to figure out the topics for this one, and I was like, "Oh, dude, let's talk about like predicted things for E3." And I was like looking this shit up. And
E3
then
predictions.
very low.
They'll have a new Nier Automata trailer and a release date, and nothing else fucking matters.
dude, Bethesda has its own like I'm not
Mic
sure
drop.
segment day or whatever. Like it was like I guess like a big deal.
Oh yeah. They decided to have their own event last year, and it's like, well, they better have a lot to show off. And like, they had one new game, but like, they talked about
Wasn't
a
it
lot.
just Fallout 4 though?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So what do you think Bethesda might be doing?
They'll
Well, they are doing
Elder
Dishonored
Scrolls.
2.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, they're publishing Dishonored 2.
Exactly.
They don't make that. They'll talk about Doom and Dishonored 2, but maybe a new game from them themselves. Definitely Fallout 4 DLC.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
no,
what
the
else.
Fallout 4 DLCs are.
There's
like-
more. There's more.
Is there more after?
Oh, yeah. They have,
was
like-
it
For Harbor's the first actual expansion. They're going to do at least 3 of those, I imagine.
Oh, fuck yes. Because for real, I thought it was just gonna be the robot one,
The trapping one.
the trapping one.
I think they announced a list, but I don't think it's complete because like when they announced the season pass, like we don't know what's going to be in it. Season pass, buy it, and then like we're making too much content. Season pass will cost more now.
Oh really?
Yeah, they raised the price of the season pass. But if you bought it before they raised the price, well, they announced they're going to raise it and gave people like a couple
like
week
a
grace
yeah.
period. Like, hey, you can get it before we raise the price, which that was cool of them.
But usually Bethesda doesn't really like cheat you off like DLCs, except for Skyrim. Just saying.
well, the Skyrim DLCs are alright.
Oh yeah, they were great, but not as extensive as like. Actually, no. Fallout New Vegas was Obsidian, not Bethesda. Never mind.
Yeah, it was which is Obsidian's pretty fucking good at making RPGs.
Just saying, Fallout New Vegas 2.
Well,
Obsidian.
I would love if Obsidian made a new Fallout game using
Yeah.
like 4's engine and like tool sets because like they could make a hell of a game with that.
Fix the building. That'd
Dude,
be nice.
maybe like redo like Operation Anchorage, Alaska, and like actually have Anchorage.
The only people asking for that are people who live in Anchorage.
In other words, us.
Kyle, I haven't heard from you. Have you played any good games or any games you're involved, or you're just not playing any games right now?
No, I've been playing a pretty interesting game for the past week. It's a construction type simulator.
Oh,
I've been
You
What?
would. You
Yeah.
would.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Well, I mean, I've been having to teach new students because I got a new position considering I had
Flight
surgery.
simulator.
But I just cannot seem to lay that pipe.
What?
I keep striking out.
That's what she said.
What?
Yes, if my
So-
arm wasn't hurting.
Bottom line it for us. What you're saying is you haven't been playing video games.
No, I've been playing Division though.
Division.
What about multiplication?
The vision.
A little bit of multiplication here and
You heard
there.
about the band Multiplies?
It's like multiple headshots.
So I really hope they call the quote unquote game of the year edition, like with all the content of Division, called Long Division.
I hate that method of division though. Why can't you just do like short division?
I just do everything in my head, and the teacher's like, "You got to show your work," and I'm like, "Fuck you!" I'm like, "Fuck
Like,
you!" I
got
solved the problem.
answer. Come on.
Math is the machine's fault.
Yeah, master.
Fuck your machine, overlord. Don't die.
I, for one, welcome our robot overlords.
Arbor Large.
You know, we'll see how it goes, but to be honest, maybe I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if they make sex bots, I'll yes,
They already have sex bots.
They're called blenders.
obviously.
Well, like if you replace the blades with like something
Voice
soft like that, I don't know. You could probably turn a blender into a pretty good sex device. if you get a small enough one, like one of those little ninjas, and like you probably work something out.
Like,
Where
what would you replace the blades with?
something that's not going to chop your dick up, preferably like something soft. And I don't know.
Only preferably.
You get it to just like go around the tip. You can work the shaft yourself. I don't know. I've never thought about this before. Believe it or not.
You're thinking about it right now. So what are you thinking about?
Thinking about some patents I shouldn't tell you about.
I mean, we're recording this, so really this podcast itself would be prior art, you know.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to defend your patent pretty well even if you told us.
He is
So
correct.
tell
I
away.
think Game Night should start selling sex toys.
Yes.
Have you, speaking of sex toys, have you seen that it's a video of this box, and out of the box is this tentacle, and attached to the tentacle is a knife, and he turns it on, and the tentacle is flailing wildly with this knife, and you cannot get close enough to turn it off, and it's hilarious.
Wow, would you guys put your dick into that,
No.
No.
Aaron?
I mean, a blender is one thing.
It's got tentacles. So Aaron
If
has
you're
to
into
consider.
tentacle porn, it's like the way. to go.
Not really, because tentacle porn's usually rape, and that's just not kosher.
What about consensual tentacle porn, Aaron?
I mean, like even then, it's like what am I getting out of that? Like this tentacle monster. It's
Like a
good.
pretty icky hand job.
Kawaii doesn't it?
I hate you.
I'm just saying, tentacle monsters don't got what I need.
I'm not
They
sure.
probably do plus more.
I think that when he started that sentence, he wasn't quite sure how he was going to finish.
No, I was sure how I was gonna finish it. I just decided not to say what I was gonna
Wait,
say.
do octopi have like 3 hearts or something?
No.
No,
I'm sorry. You pluralized it twice.
octopies. Yeah, I know.
Octopi.
Octopuses.
I know.
First of all, octopi is an incorrect
octopuses.
pluralization. It's octopuses.
Octopuses.
Wait, no, it's
Crushing that
definitely
octopuses.
octopi.
It's not
I
octopi.
hate this argument so much.
How about octopus?
Anyway,
No, octopus
James,
is
have
obviously
you
singular.
played any?
Yeah, James, have you played any good
I've been
games?
playing a whole lot of Enter the Gungeon, which is a great game.
Oh, I've heard a lot about
is
that.
what
It's
is
kind
that?
of like Binding of Isaac.
Have you heard of
with
Nuclear
guns.
Throne?
You don't know
No.
about Binding by
It's like Binding of Isaac, but like it's fun immediately, and I don't hate it.
My name Isaac was a rogue type game, basically like
Roguelike?
crawler.
Is the
Roguelike,
terminology,
whatever.
John?
Yeah,
What
it
makes
was
it so Rogue-esque?
because it's a lot like the game Rogue, only it's not really anymore.
I don't know the game Rogue.
show you later.
Basically, the
Will you?
levels are procedurally generated, and when you die, you start over entirely, and that's all it takes to be a roguelike nowadays.
Interesting.
Basically.
Well, that's why they say roguelike. And there's roguelike light, which it has roguelike elements, but it's not a roguelike. And it's fucking stupid.
Roguelite.
People get so salty over genres. Like I hate the term Metroidvania because it's never accurate. It's always either like Castlevania or Metroid, not both of them. And it's like, shut up.
Genre.
Fucking
What genre
casuals.
of games do you prefer? If you're going genres,
I love Metroid, but probably like the Iga Castlevanias, like Symphony of the Night onward, and then until he like stopped working with us. Like I love those.
I didn't
fucking
know
games
those
to
were
death.
genres because the only genres I know are like action, adventure, RPG.
There's a lot of subgenres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck subgenres.
Well,
when you get the fucking
well,
music,
Danny, yeah,
it's
think
just
about
terrible.
music.
It's,
It's-
just
Oh,
awesome.
Jesus
We got,
Christ.
especially in the middle, you got hardcore and
Vaporwave.
post-hardcore, and then
post-hardcore, pre-grunge, softcore melodic rock,
There's like 30
Vaporwave.
power
seconds of
metal,
music to that description.
math metal.
hair metal. Yeah, fucking metal.
Myth metal.
Shout out to the band Divides.
Vaporwave.
And they divide like long division.
Dude, I think my favorite genre is probably neoclassical darkwave.
What is that?
What do you think it
Well,
is?
Well, you know what neoclassical is, I would imagine.
No.
I'm not doing this.
Yes, James.
The thing about subgenres of music and of video games, and of most things, in fact, most media, is that they're fractal in nature. They subdivide indefinitely. There's no bottom. There's no most specific genre of music because you always can
You
go
change
deeper.
that third note, you got a new genre.
Oh shit! Did you just do like the drop like Q or something?
Oh yeah, drop Q.
best genre name though is butt rock.
But
I'll
rock.
trust you on that one.
It's a big carousel that you just put, like when you hear rock, you're like, oh, this is some butt rock. Like it's just rock, and you're like, it's just there to be rock when you need rock for a thing.
I want.
Like when you watch a movie, it's like action scene, and then just someone's just like hitting on a guitar, and you're just like, yeah, butt rock.
Just an FYI, I'm looking for members for a surfcore band because I wanted to start that genre as well. because surfcore,
Describe surfcore to me.
like
Surfer rock, except for hardcore.
yeah, surfer rock plus hardcore, and like at my shows there'd be
An
surf
actual
there.
title.
Okay, yeah, there's gonna be like people are moshing or like jumping and stuff. I want to get on a surfboard and just literally crowd surf on the surfboard.
And die.
Oh, I
And
know
probably
what it
died.
was. There was a crowd canoeer. Literally got into a fucking canoe and crowd surfed
See,
in
a
it.
kayak I
Wow.
can believe, but not a canoe. Canoe's
Dude,
impressive.
At any point did the canoe turn over, then he just drowned in pussy?
I didn't know that.
No, I just imagine having a show with a surfboard and then like having beach balls being thrown everywhere, and then like getting like one of those like just like short chairs you find at the beach, and then have people just sit on them and just crowd surfing
This
around.
sounds like a PJ Franco concert.
This
Would the
sounds
only-
Yeah,
dangerous.
but metal.
Danny, would the only drink they serve at the bar is sex on the beach?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. And then we'll have like a beach, and I'll have sex on it, and drink a sex on
Will
it.
you
Is
like
that the
import
finale?
sand
Yes.
and have sex on the stage?
Yeah,
in
just
the
like
sand?
how we imported snow during the Iditarod, we'll import
God.
sand.
That was a low point in our lives.
I don't like. I hate sand. It's coarse and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Just like you.
High five.
No.
Oh.
Wait, Gary, you want to say something about video games, like what you play?
We don't want to.
What?
I don't want-
Wait, no, we got to hear it.
No, we
He's
don't.
our senator.
He's.
Oh, he's gonna talk anyway.
Fine. Why do you have to give him platform?
He's
Because
our
he's
senator.
our senator.
But did you listen to him?
No.
Assholes. Aaron, did you hear what he said?
No.
I wish I didn't, frankly. Like, we already have enough problems in Nigeria, but, I mean, you do you, Gary.
I mean, if you got out of video games like shooting up Nigeria or something, I don't know.
Which video game would that be?
The second
No,
one in
it's
that series.
one of the Resident Evils.
No.
Shooting up Nigeria.
Blood, no,
too.
There's
Blood
only
Diamond?
there's only 1/3 of that game that's horribly racist.
You mean all of it?
No.
A third of an apple is rotten. It's a rotten apple.
Just cut out the rotten part, eat the rest. What's more like you're starving, right? And it's like half, like 2/3, like there's a third of the apple. It's delicious. You eat it, and it's like it's kind of not.
But-
I don't want to be here right now, but there's some really good apple
But
over
here's
there.
the thing. The key
you just-
point of your analogy is that in that situation, you're starving. There is no shortage of video games that aren't racist.
There's a vast shortage of
Pac-Man.
good Resident Evil games, though.
True.
Yeah, but there's no shortage of good video games that aren't
Hey,
Resident
Aaron, what do you
Evil.
think of Resident
That's-
Evil Zero?
0? It's pretty good.
Wait, they
it's
went-
got problems, but like it's still pretty good. I love Rebecca Chambers, so that alleviates 90% of his problems. But
They went back from like 7 or whatever
Well,
to
it's-
0.
it's-
no, okay. So for Resident, break it down. There's Resident Evil Director's Cut, and there's also like a DualShock version. Whatever. I'm not going to count all the side versions. But there's Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. I'm not counting the side bullshit. Okay, then it was oh my god.
Come on, Aaron.
Then it was 4, then it was Remake, then it was 0, which was a prequel to the first game that didn't need to exist because the story made no sense and it's irrelevant.
We're on a train now. Yeah.
It's only the beginning.
Exactly.
but yeah, Rebecca Chambers is awesome. Love her dumb choker and headband. And Billy Cohen, man. I'd fuck Billy Cohen. Danny, you'd love Billy Cohen.
Is he black
He's a
and Will
convict.
Smith?
He's a cool escaped convict who's like still wearing the handcuffs on his arm. He's got like arm tattoos and like a wife beater. He has one of those like your daughter calls me daddy 2 voices.
Wow.
And you're saying I would like this guy?
Yeah.
If you don't like Billy Cohen, I'm not sure you're human.
So I'd just like to say, speaking on the subject of unusual sequel series numbering, DICE recently announced Battlefield 1.
Because it takes place during World War One.
Yeah, but that's still fucking ridiculous.
Hey, Xbox One. Yeah.
No. You see, you take Xbox, you got the original. You go 360.
Back to 1.
Oh.
But you can't do that with Battlefield.
They can if they say they can.
You're all
It's
terrible.
like when they called the new Xbox the Xbox One, and everyone's like, "Go fuck yourselves." That was there already was the.
Right?
We just made that.
It's the Xbox original.
The Xbox.
The X-Bone.
Xbox.
I boned my X-Bone.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about this console generation is they weren't even released yet, and people were already calling them the X-Bone and the Piss Poor.
Piss poor.
Dude, there's
That's
dumb names for
PC, right?
everything. Like probably my favorite is the Nintendo shit PU because it's just so childish. More like PS shit. PS triple ballin's the best one though.
Right.
What? Wait, say that again?
PS triple ballin for the PS3.
Sounds like a type of cocaine like subgenre.
Subgenres.
Cocaine genres.
Oh, we were looking at.
You were looking at
Brooks and
cocaine?
I, we were looking at cigarettes online because we were really fucking bored.
Cocaine cigarettes.
First 3 ones that listed. First one was some type of Chinese cigarette. My instant thought sounds like heroin. It was like Huanghua.
Is it like the System of a Down song?
Yes.
Chop soy.
And he's like, she's like heroin.
Oh.
That one.
This week we're offending the Chinese.
Don't worry.
Fuck.
No,
It'll be like,
in Operation
what,
Anchorage,
2 million?
Alaska, and Fallout 3, they took over Anchorage.
Yeah.
We're getting him back.
No, this is why they took over Anchorage.
Oh no.
Oh, is this is the
Fallout 3
setup?
was to warn us. We fucked up, guys.
Man, we need to go to New Vegas. Fuck this shit. Let's start shit there.
Who wants to
Anyway.
build a yes man? James.
What?
Oh my God.
Dude, I could see that. Dude, you can be Mr. House.
What?
Have you not played Fallout New Vegas?
No.
Well, we're gonna have to kill you
Okay.
again.
I mean, save me the trouble.
Aaron, what's your opinion on Picnic Point not playing Fallout New Vegas?
Don't text me, Aaron.
Excuse me, sir? Want to run that by me again? So, James, what's your favorite Fallout game?
I haven't really played through any of them. You know,
Sorry,
I
speak
never
up. I can't
really
hear you over the nonsense I've been hearing.
It's not.
I
Vegas.
don't like Fallout.
Hey, James. I don't like you.
I don't like me either.
Same.
Let's all join the club of people who don't like James.
Welcome to game night, guys.
I'm popular.
Oh, Gary, you don't have to lie.
Wait, want to
a
say
senator.
something?
He
Want to
just
say
like-
something about Gary?
Oh, you're the president of the fan club. Oh, I thought you were just a senator. He's a president too now.
No, he's senator of game night and president of the Not Liking Me Club.
And he's the gangbang leader.
Oh.
Oh, can I not be involved in that?
I don't know. It's up to Aaron. Aaron, what do you have to say?
Aaron is the gangbang leader.
You don't want too many hands in one pie, if you know what I'm saying.
Do you know what? We'll go back to our expert in panel, and then we'll talk. We'll figure this out.
All right, so we'll come back to you with the after dark content. And we'll elaborate further.
I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. If you see an opening, take it.
You mean Will Smith?
Where there's a Will Smith, there's a way. Fresh Prince. I don't know.
So, something I want to go to another direction. This podcast, since we're talking about games, is one of my personal favorite tabletop games.
D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Spoiled it for
Okay.
All right, so I'm pretty sure everybody at this table has played D&D, right?
Yeah.
I've played a little.
Yes.
Okay.
you. I'm the current DM.
Oh, you are. I thought John was.
John
No,
gave up.
She actually recently took over the DM ship, so that I, for the first time in over a year, have played player character.
Tim and I made a joke. John's like, great idea, Sophia, your DM. And I was like, I don't know.
So you're saying that you're the cause of this?
More or less.
Basically.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It was going to have to switch over eventually anyway, with me moving part.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You're a traitor.
Game Night's losing our sound engineer.
But
this summer.
gaining a on the road podcast.
Oh, dude, we're gonna. Yeah. So since John is gonna be traveling down to Portland, and then I'm gonna see him at the Vans Warped Tour, he's gonna have a Game Night vlog, and we're gonna hook it up to our YouTube channel, and it's gonna be great.
Yes, we're gonna hook it up to
Is-
the YouTube channel.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that's how you literally just plug it into our channel, and it happens.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
concerned.
What is it?
Vlog?
Yeah, video
Accept
log.
Vlog?
Yes, a video.
I've decided to let him live with that and see how long he
Yeah.
can get away without
Yeah.
somebody saying it, and you ruined it.
Good.
It's only a week.
Good. I
Vlog.
don't want him to have that.
Definitely.
You're wrong.
Vlog, vagina log,
Vlog.
vlog.
Fucking casual.
Frog.
Okay, DM, shut up.
Fight me.
No.
Okay.
Burogu's Japanese for vlog.
James.
Oh, really?
You can roll your
they don't
dice
like
for your
they don't
hit.
like the letter V.
All right. So one of the stories I actually want to get on this podcast, dealing with a campaign I was a part of, but Aaron is currently in, about the invisible hand job, or the invisible hand that cannot give hand jobs.
The hand job ghost, as we refer to it.
Yes. Tell the viewers a little
So-
bit about the background of the story and how. it
Okay,
led up.
so D&D, right? We're in the jungle, doing jungle shit. There's dinosaurs, whatever. It's a magical world. But then this guy has an item that one of our team friends, his character's named Mike Hawk. But then he lets him make a house out of the terrain. So then he builds us a house and everything. And then he also has an unseen servant, which is an invisible spirit that just helps you with shit, like a slave, basically. And then at one point I thought it'd be a great idea if this unseen servant gave people hand jobs. Apparently, that wasn't a good idea, despite the fact that everyone except for him thought it was a great idea. He's like, no, I'm not getting my unseen servant to jerk you guys off. Fucking stop it. I'm just like, hand job ghost though, and just he wouldn't have it.
I think that would be a great idea.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just a hand job ghost is just immediately amazing.
Like, just like you're having like a serious conversation about like maybe like a war or something going on, and then you're just like, oh, okay,
Just randomly getting a hand job there.
yeah, right, yeah, just have that awkward pause going on, and
I'm not saying the ghost just gives people hand jobs at random times.
That's what I was thinking.
That'd be great. That'd be great for like if you're attacking people and you're just like, hand job ghost, and you send them out, and then he's just like jerking off your enemies. Like, what's going on?
No, see, you send him to the captain or the chief, so he couldn't give directions, and then his guards would be just sitting there going like, "What the fuck do we do?" Like, are we
let's take it, guys. Take
like,
it for the team.
It's like he's saying, "Okay, this feels good." It's like, what?
Oh, what if we had like an invisible spirit that was a hand job ghost, but we also taught it to like rip dicks off in like one tug if it wanted to.
Oh God.
Okay. So then it's like you lost someone in. They're like, "What's going on?" No, I'm not opposed to this. Ghost, keep going. And then he's like, "Oh, about to finish," and the ghost just rips off his dick, slaps him in the face with it, and runs away.
Oh.
Better yet,
God.
what if
With the excess coming out, right?
what if it's
Excess.
Just a nice little thick puddle of blood and cum.
Oh.
Mix it up. Put it in a
what if
blender.
his what
don't have good
better
sex
idea?
unless it is blood and cum.
Let's say that his mouth is a blender.
That would be an amazing. You just gave me an idea for a spell.
How would you go about that?
You
Because
turn your mouth into a blender, then you go down on someone.
But no, you can't just say blender. They don't have that in D&D, do they?
It'd just be spitting blades.
Yeah.
Okay, spinning blades.
That's
Cloud of daggers.
That's
and-
pretty low tier
Just
magic in that world.
miniaturized.
I just went from being disappointed that I can't get into D&D with you guys to very, very happy that I can.
Oh, no,
You're probably
this
safer.
is not their campaign. This is a different campaign.
No, this is like
Dude,
and
point stands.
2 point.
Dude, this is just like
James doesn't like fun in his D&D confirmed.
I actually kind of had a falling out with D&D. I don't really enjoy it anymore.
Has D&D not called you back yet?
Yes.
Just throw your shit out in the yacht.
See, you didn't really get to start then, so you can't really blame her for that.
Just
Only-
because
only if
you
you had
only
hand
dated
job
for
ghost.
2 days doesn't mean you can be mad at her.
Kyle and Sophia, I'm pretty sure you guys, all your D&D has been together. So what are your favorite stories from
yeah.
your charades and shenanigans?
Hear from a DM side and then the
Well,
players. of the
I've
DM.
only done one session as DM, and that went okay. We had to cut it short for various reasons.
Well, I mean, it was in the middle of the week and everybody had work, so.
Yeah, I mean, I worked till 9 on our normal nights, and I was like, I didn't want to DM right after work.
Mhm.
But otherwise, I don't really have any stories yet.
How about as a player?
I don't know. I think one of my favorite ones is when Tim fell face first into a bear trap.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
Oh,
Was that during our little
That was our
tutorial?
practice.
Yes.
That was our practice
Oh.
one.
the
Yeah,
one.
so these kids, first D&D game they've ever played, they enter a cave, nobody does a perception check, it's pitch black, one of them walks straight forward, trips, falls face first into a bear trap, and that's when they learned perception checks.
I mean,
God.
that's
I
what
mean,
learned.
we're all like infants riding our bikes for the first time, so we have to have training wheels.
It was
Come on.
great. You don't get training wheels.
Javelin
Not
Jimmy
in D&D
becoming
apparently.
important was great.
Kyle, life doesn't give you training wheels. If
Javelin.
someone goes to mug you on the
Javelin
street, there's not a tutorial.
It's like, what do I do? It's like, okay, so here's the situation. I got the knife. You give me the money. Or you can try to defend yourself and still get stabbed.
Or meet my blowjob of a ghost. Was a blender mouth.
And you're just like, this is my first time getting mugged. He's like, oh, let me give you some tips. I'm not actually gonna stab you because like I don't want to get in trouble for murder, but like I'm still gonna threaten you with the knife.
And if you do
Like-
anything stupid, then I'll stab. But Javelin Jimmy, he's pretty great. He was a NPC that became an actual not really a player character, but like a semi-player character. The DM controlled him, and he followed everyone around and had like his own sheet, like he was a player character, but he was still controlled by John.
Well, it makes sense to give NPCs sheets and stuff because you want them to like be able to function as a character
Well,
so they can
the
do
thing
stuff.
was, he was just a random goblin in this
He was
cave.
supposed to be an enemy.
Yeah.
So the exact scenario of how this happened, they're in the same cave going through, and they come across some goblins. So
Brooks.
their face goes over, their bard, and convinces the goblins to be on their party after some shenanigans. And they go into the next room as all level 1s and like 4 little goblins and fight a minotaur. Everybody's getting slaughtered. 3 goblins go down. One of them didn't even make it to the minotaur.
You're missing out on one important key character that was there. Also, what the hell was it? The Borog or
The Balrog. No, it was the
Warg?
Warg? There we
that's
go.
the word. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's any
a
black
minotaur
boxers there.
And a warg. And everybody's getting slaughtered. 3 goblins go down. And then this little goblin with 1 health, after getting slammed into a wall by a minotaur at the beginning of this fight, starts climbing the minotaur and by itself kills the minotaur. So they insisted that a goblin joined their party.
Why isn't his name the Wanderer?
Because fuck you.
He is a Colossus climber.
Oh, get him a little pony, like whatever those tiny little show ponies are, and like call it aggro.
He's,
Oh god damn it.
Aggro!
You little shit.
he's not in the group anymore. He's not in the party.
No,
Go get him!
No,
Yeah,
we
he's
left him
Javelin Jimmy.
We left him
no.
behind.
I have a feeling he'll come back.
He might.
I
Again.
have
They're-
a feeling he'll come back.
Like, literally come? Or
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I would hope he came in the Minotaur's bag as he like finished him off. like finish himself off as he finishes off the Minotaur.
Jesus.
Like, I liked when this was all going on. Sophia and I are sitting here on the other side of the cave, and we're fighting the war. Well, no, I'm trying to get to the Minotaur's axe so he doesn't use the
And
damn thing
I'm
on us.
as a druid, I'm trying to like, hey buddy, hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
just
so I'm
calm
like,
down."
okay, I can get away with this while you're doing this, so let me just sneak away. No, you fuck up, and it turns to me and just takes a chunk out of my armor. Thank God I wore armor, because literally I went down like, what, 20
Yeah, guys.
health?
Thank God the paladin wears armor.
Whoa,
Thank the Lord.
What are the odds of that one? Yeah, you're saying how you're the Jew and you're trying to coerce the animal. It's like I'm like the ranger in the group, so it's like there'll be a thing, and there's somebody to be like, kill it, like readying weapons trying to murder. I'm like, guys, it's a wild fucking animal. Let's try diplomacy, and they're just like,
How about
I
not?
just want
It's
to
like,
throw my
but they-
spear at its head.
But the experience. But that actually brings me to the point.
But I
So the
get
Minotaur
experience.
goes down, and then we're fighting the warg on this side. I just get so mad. I pull all my strength. I fucking
Classic paladin.
raise my battle axe
Succumb to
into
your
the
anger.
air, and I just split it right in the half because there was no way to make this thing.
Didn't we throw the axe into the fire at some point?
No, we actually. I
He
took
tried
it.
and he threw it on the other side of the fire, which is why he ended up right next
No,
to it.
you tried to throw it in, and you threw it on the other side. I had to go retrieve that bastard, but I used it against the Minotaur though, so that was kind of fun.
It's like twice your size.
Yeah, it was a full, like, minotaur size battle axe, too. So this thing's a good, like, 10 feet tall. And he's just...
To be fair, it was hard,
And
probably
I'm
hard to throw.
And I'm like a 7-foot character dragon, so I'm like sitting there. I just take it and swing this bastard, and it's like, just imagine a 10-foot Minotaur's weapon to a 7-foot figure. Like, come on.
It reminds me of the time where like, how tall is Zarog? Do you know, Danny? Like, at least 7 feet, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So this
7
like
feet.
7 foot, some hundreds and hundreds of pounds. The guy who can lift like 1,000 pounds or some dumb bullshit, like tries to lift me. My character's like 5'2", like less than 200 pounds, and failed to lift me. So it's like this hulking behemoth. Like the Hulk goes to pick up Black Widow and is like, just can't do it.
That reminds me.
And then
of
I
a
later
video.
proceed to then carry like 400 pound over 6 foot tall characters myself, and I'm just like walking by Zara like, the fuck, man.
And like the only good skill his character has is giving up blowjobs.
It's not the only good skill, it's just my best skill.
Oh,
Same.
I mean, your character is better archer and
Better archer, better performer. I'm just better at everything that you
with
did,
my
pretty
character.
much.
Probably.
I just don't have your bullshit bow, which would be pretty useful.
Yeah, but I'm out of that.
I use a halberd anyway, it's like any good ranger wielding.
Are you a better slut than my character is?
That,
No one's a better
Danny,
slut than
no one is a better slut than Leonardo.
I can actually vouch for that one.
I don't know. I enjoyed my character's slutting, and then he hammered down and had a family.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for starters, like, was it? How long have I been a better part of this game? Like 3 or 4? Yeah, it'd be about 3 years or 4. So like, I was gonna start as this character, like, like the silent, like, sidekick who's like the total badass, like a fucking Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. I was like looking for a character like that, but it turned into him being an obnoxious motherfucker who just slept around with every fucking girl
Brooks.
Brooks that he saw. And God, it was a good time. Luckily enough, I just had like 2 kids, or no, I had 3 kids within like the amount of like sluttiness I've been just spreading around.
Well, didn't you like adopt one actually?
No. All the kids that I ever had were definitely mine. We didn't really adopt one. I mean, I had a daughter with another girl who was crazy, and then we're just gonna have the mom adopt this kid, and she will never know who her true mom is because fuck the crazy mom. Do you know what she was? She had the kid. She went up to my empire and demanded, like, she was gonna give me the child and demanded money for caring for that child for like, I don't know, for like the first year or 2.
So the very first child support, pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and then like freaking Chris's character is just like, fuck that shit. He's not gonna do that, and if you're gonna try to do that again, you're gonna go to fucking jail, or I'm gonna kill you. Some bullshit like that. But one of my greatest stories with one of my kids, which is actually my mom and daughter at the same time.
Of course.
But I guess something happened to my mom's body in that game, and so it's like totally gone except for the soul. And I slept with the siren who was gonna have this like intelligent siren baby, like total, like, what was it, total neutral baby going on. And then my mom's evil because she's kind of a badass, so I'm like, why don't we just put her soul into my daughter?
Why?
To save her.
Why not?
Yeah. Nobody. And then she came out of the womb, and I saw my mom, which was my daughter.
Christ.
And my daughter is my mom.
Dude, that's some like fucking.
And
So
like,
your
and
daughter is her own grandma.
yeah, and so like my mom tried to give me shit about like sleeping around, and I'm like, I fucking
would
saved
too.
your life by sleeping around.
You try to excuse your wanton sluttery by like being like, "Hey, bitch, you wouldn't be here if I didn't."
Yeah, literally, that's how it happened.
You wouldn't be dead if I was a slut, but you also wouldn't be alive if I wasn't a slut.
And then
Catch-22.
and then after an adventure, I got a wish, and I fixed myself permanently, and so I can't have any more kids. But then I settled down for some fucking reason.
Yeah, it's like you made yourself like, all right, now I'm ready to be the ultimate slut with no risks. Then you're like, time to settle down.
I had a 9 out of 10 attractive looking wife with 2 beautiful kids. One whose skill is crafting like brick houses or something.
Crafting brick house.
And
like straight out of the womb, was like, all right, I'm ready to lay.
yeah,
a house.
literally, that's how it happened. It's just like this
the
guy's
fuck?
meant to build brick houses, and then the other one can handle animals really well.
Huh.
Like bestiality?
No, like riding horses, not like sexually.
So now like Mr. Hands.
So, Sophia, how was your first experience encounter?
Are you talking about like
That poor lizard that got split in half.
I was about to mention him. We
God.
we go to the tavern in this new town, and the first thing I do is like, all right, I'm gonna get drunk. Who wants to arm wrestle me? This lizard man comes up, and he's like, all right, I'll arm wrestle you. And we arm wrestle, and he wins. And something happened in between, but it basically ended up like, hey, let's go upstairs and have sex. But Marcus, the tavern leader, and who's also the guild leader, like throws a knife in front of his face, like, hey, you got a job to do.
Well, like, I don't even think that guy looked. He just threw it out of sense. It was just like, you two, I'm not even looking at you. Stop.
So I was like, you know what? Let's go help him on his bounty. And then we go help him on his bounty, and we have sex on during that.
Yeah, and poor Josh's character. He's like a robot who's having to learn all this. He goes over hearing the Brussels, and he just goes over there and watches. I just can't fathom, because I'm sitting by the fire, sleeping, going like, you poor bastard.
This reminds me of how I met the party.
Yep.
And then
That's a story for another time.
Got the name Blowjob Girl.
And of course,
Believe it or not, I don't use the name Blowjob Girl.
Oh God.
anyway,
Well, I
ends up
do.
he dies.
I know you.
Yeah,
do.
we're
gets
sitting
cut in
there.
half.
He doesn't even do shit. Like, he
did
gave
a
us
little.
inspiration.
He gave
gives good
inspiration.
inspiration. But he tried to like,
He tried, and he died.
the way he was rolling, I could imagine just this fat lizard who acts like a warrior or something.
He wasn't fat. I imagined him really skinny.
Apparently, he didn't move like it.
Yeah, he fucked up.
He died like a skinny bitch.
Yeah.
Maybe he tripped over his own legs. He's like, oh gosh.
Like a
Oh
skinny
no!
bitch.
But no, then we come back from that adventure. I find a girlfriend. But like, I wish this would work in real life. Fuck.
I was about to make that
Dude, you
comment.
roll better.
Damn! I just need to take my dice everywhere I go. It's like perception check. Okay.
Hashtag
All
I
right.
know it's gonna get you
Sex
laid if you walk in the bar and roll some fucking dice.
Down the bar, just like glance at somebody.
Hey,
It's like, all right. I
Like,
rolled
like you sit next to a girl at the bar, like eye her, then like you just pull out some dice, roll them real quick, and then like it's a bad roll, and you just grab them and like walk away.
all right, I got it.
So if you get like a natural 20, you'd just be like, hey baby, I got a natural 20. Tonight's gonna
If
happen.
you're rolling natural 20,
I'm
you
gonna
just,
fucking do that. Fuck this
you
shit.
just start taking your. If you're rolling 20, you just start taking your pants off, and the bartender high fives you.
Hey, I know the bartender now, so you know I could get away with it probably. No, not really, because you don't do that in
No, you
public.
couldn't.
You could.
Put some coats over yourselves. No one can find you under a pile.
I don't know if we got anybody on this that listens to us that watches the Game of Thrones, but we
Everyone.
well, hopefully. But this past week, I think we had a Game of Thrones session where we had like a red wedding.
Oh, yeah.
That
was
was
interesting.
That was my idea, no matter what Brooks says. So
But on that note, we're gonna close off this podcast with some final words. I think, Aaron, you're the wisest one here. You want to end this podcast with some good words?
Yes.
the wise man speaks.
So the daytime BGM for the Tokyo area and Fantasy Star Online 2 is fucking sick.
And on that note, goodbye.